Thank you all. What a wonderful panel you've had today of exciting people from different areas of U.S. life, remarkable life experiences and work experiences, all who have a common feeling about this very important issue. And I won't try to take too long, but I do have a few things to say about this issue. And I come from a couple of perspectives. One is governor of a state who in shortly after the year 2001 sent troops over to Iraq. I would go with our National Guardsmen who were living on those trips and their families and send them off. And I thought, they're doing a real mission for the United States here. So I want to make sure that those who gave their time in Iraq and those who gave their lives and those families, it was worthwhile. And the second part is a personal experience. I grew up and went to college in the late 70s and had a number of Iranian students with me at the University of South Carolina. And I remember many when the revolution occurred, how excited they were about the revolution. But within not too long a period of time, several of them, in particular one who very tearfully said, "I want my country back." And it made me think here today, and I look out in that audience, are you like that? Do you want your country back? I believe you do. You want your country back. And that's a very reasonable position to take, to have your country back. And it's so important for our country that we have a vital, stable democracy in Iran. And that we have a nuclear-free Iran. And that we have a strong country and we have a strong economy in Iran that includes the expats around the world who have a chance to participate in that wonderful country and move it forward as a truly democratic country. And that's why this issue we talk about today of Camp Ashraf is so important. Because those people in Camp Ashraf are fighting the good fight, the battle, to try to restore democratic rule to Iran. And we cannot abandon them in that process. We must work with them to make sure first that they are kept safe in this camp. I saw those terrible atrocities and looking at the film of what happened there. We need to make sure that those residents there are safe at all times. We need to make sure that the U.S. government is actively involved in making sure that safety and security is provided to the residents there. We need to recognize those strong democratic institutions. I mean, who would have known that at Camp Ashraf you have a parliament there that's represented not just by men but by women as well. In fact, the leadership is women. Who would know that in the United States? I mean, it's refreshing to look at what's gone on there. And we as Americans need to make sure that those democratic institutions are preserved there, that the good work that people are doing there is preserved, and that most importantly, as we try to come to some resolution of where people could be repatriated around the world, that the safety and the security of those people that live there is guaranteed by the United States of America. That's what we need to do. And if we do that, I strongly believe that you will continue to see Iranians both at home and abroad, those in the United States and all around the world, as my friends have said, in places like Paris and Australia and other places around the world where Iranian exiles are. The drumbeat grows every day for democratic institutions. And the movement grows stronger and stronger to ensure that Iran is restored to democratic rule. Those people at Camp Ashraf are an important part of that, of making sure that that happens. And we need to make sure that they are not abandoned and that they join hands with their compatriots, both here in the United States and around the world, in restoring the great glory to the country of Iran. Thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of this.